things first, I'm a white chick. Wait, what? The whole world was confused when they learned this shit. Okay, now sound just like Nicki Minaj, just follow down. Just that's the world that's mixed with hot sauce and true. If you wanna get rap famous, act dirty, something say hand like this. Every day you move like you live, hand dance, shake it abnormally large, wake your hips. You a big dicky hook, got a style back. You look for stuff on you have sex with this rap. You be trippin', got that hood swag. From Australia, stop at this black.
No one knows me, just a random chick found on the street. To sing this obnoxious chorus, my name's Charlie. No, I am not rude, just look the same.
I'm a huge fan of royals, I am not bored. I said pick up, you see me, they stand up, you really. This stuff was my high school, the duties. I am every party, high school, I do party. That's why my kids, I think the rain and race is garbage. And you fix, you get out, the skins are dirty and wild. That's why I bet that there's so much I'm gonna do to account. If you don't speak English and shit, when people get over stage, speaking of which I look like all the ones from Brooklyn, white chicks. That's telling you that, who that? That is half and half. From the waist to fine, wiping from the S down, I'm black. I be that ICCY voted with the crane. I just up because my IQ is negative 10.
Just like being gay, I'm so good also. If there is a highway from LA to Tokyo,
There's an ocean,
can you drive on it?
you must be joking. This is why we don't get to go through college. Who that? IDGY, that is your name, spell that. I-E-I, no, spell that. H-R-T-5? Oh, who that? Albert Einstein, who that? You're kidding me, right? Who that? I told you 3 times, how the hell are you so goddamn slow? What? Holy shit, Iggy Azalea's Nicki Minaj! Yo guys, thanks for watching my fancy
Yeah, so that was Bart Baker's Fancy Parody. If you guys like that song, you guys can buy it on iTunes. Just click the first link in the description. It will bring you to the video, and you'll be able to buy the song. So, last chapter, apparently, Tyler woke up in, a king-size bed, and apparently, like he said at the end of chapter 9, I will hate myself the next morning. And he did. And at the end of the chapter, him and Holly went to, a movie theater, and, they just got shushed by a couple, and then, he rolled his eyes and peeked over to see who it could be, and here is where it begins. This is the ending of chapter 9. Justin, I said under my breath, of course, I had to run into him of all people, but he's a player, of course, I'm just one of his many toys. I shouldn't make a big deal out of what happened the other night. I'm straight and taken by Holly. I'm not sure. And the player. It's me. And I'm me, and he's a part of the clique. Plus, we're both guys. People like us don't mix. The only reason it happened is because I got caught up in the moment, everything in the past, dead and forgotten. Chapter 11. Ooh, there's a picture here of someone, I don't know who, but whatever, we'll find out at the end. The next day at the school, the teacher announced the all-famous school festival is coming up. Our class got nominated to do a play in the auditorium. Alright class, what play will we do? Peter Pan, Robin Hood? Peter Pan, Robin Hood, the teacher suggested. Rachel stood up, grabbing the box, usually used to choose our seats, and project partners. How about we make everything a raffle, the teacher agreed, and passed out small sheets of paper. Everyone wrote down a play, and then they passed it up to be placed in the box. Since Rachel thought about the idea, she got to be the one to choose. Romeo and Juliet, she smiled, a classic love story between two fated enemies who fell in love. Okay, now for characters. The teacher wrote down all the characters in the play and other things, as in lights and stage crew, and then placed them in the box. He walked around to every desk and let them choose who their fated position is. Once everyone chose, he called up the 2 main characters. I stood up and sought my way to the front of the classroom. Out of all the characters, I had to choose Juliet. When I reached the front of the classroom, I turned to face everyone. Their jaws fell open. I looked over at Romeo. Justin, my eyes grew big. Then I took a huge step farther away from him. Well, this is an interesting turnout, the teacher laughed, patting both of us on the back. I forced out a laugh and then sighed. In the olden days, plays were performed by only guys, the teacher laughed again. Since you both are male for the balcony scene, you don't have to kiss. Just make it look realistic. I thought I wouldn't have to deal with him anymore. I dragged my body back to my seat and whammed my head against the desk. This was the absolute worst. I thought I wouldn't have to deal with him, but instead I have to work with him. A hand slammed down my desk right next to my head. "Hey," Rachel said sternly. I sat up and looked at her. Nick and Anne and Holly were staring as well. "You should just give up the position of Juliet," she growled. "I'd be a million times better as Juliet. Ha, I even have the looks. People would be like, look at her stunning beauty. Best Juliet ever." She flipped her hair and waited for a reply. I stared, almost willing to agree to give her the role of Juliet. "I think Tyler would make a great Juliet." Anne smirked at her. "It makes the play more interesting." The teacher walked up behind Rachel. "Anne, it's all right. You're the one who said everything should be done by a raffle, Miss Culpet." Rachel glared at him. Whatever. Oh, Culpet is, Anne's last name. Rachel glared at him before walking back to her seat. "Tyler, my sister, is a makeup artist. Remember?" She raised an eyebrow at me. I have fallen deep inside. I had a feeling deep inside my gut that this place was going to be worse than any party I've been to lately. A week till the play, and the day we chose Romeo and Juliet began the day of our first rehearsal. Stage crew began setting up props. People from the sewing club began to make costumes, and everyone else worked on the script. The fighting scenes began. The teacher didn't want anything dirty and make it so everything went smoothly. Practice with Justin went smoother than I imagined. Maybe because we're at school and he couldn't do any funny business. A week passed by in a flash, and finally the two-day school festival came. The picture is Rachel. So, Rachel has blonde hair, light skin, I think green eyes or brown. I can't really tell because of how dark this picture is. But she wears a lot of jewelry, it looks like, and she's wearing a leather jacket, I think, and she has earrings on. So yeah, and she's standing in front of a window where it's snowing outside. So yeah, what do you guys think is going to happen actually on the play night? Do you think Justin's actually going to kiss Tyler? Do you think that's going to happen in school? Or do you think they're not going to kiss and just make it look realistic? I mean, I don't want to say anything, but I might as well give you an update on my life, what happened. So as you guys know, there was a boy who I wanted to meet, and I said I was going to meet with him. That did not happen, because I was supposed to meet with him on his birthday, and he literally smashed my heart into a million pieces. But that is besides the point. My best friend, who is actually a very good artist, I'm actually going to show you a picture, two pictures that she made. I think I showed you this one. This is Ben from Creepypasta. Then she also did a picture of Jeff for me before the accident. So yeah, she's a very, very talented artist. And so she apparently has a friend who is a boy. I'm not going to say his name because I don't want to give too much away and I don't want him to hate me. So yeah, yesterday I went to church, of course, like always. There was no, what am I trying to say here? There was no skit last night. It was kind of just a hangout day. So yeah, it was just it's just like a fun day to hang out, see friends again. I don't know when there will be skits. I will be making a short video on my regular channel. But back to the story. I went to church and she gave me that stuff, and I gave the note that I wrote to the boy, and I gave it to her because she actually sees him. And then he already made a note for me, and I've read it about 15 times already. And I started writing I am typing a note, and it's really cool how he did this note because I think it's amazing how he did this. So literally, he folded it like this, then like this, then folded this in. Shit. God, give me a second. Folded this up, and then folded this behind, and then bring this over and tuck this inside here and the note. So yeah, I'm thinking my mom should laminate this because I don't want this to get ruined. But yeah, that's an update on my life. So I'm not sure. You probably will never see this boy. I don't think you'll ever see this boy. He is very shy, so if I can get him out of his shy, I might make him be in the video with me. So yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do, but don't hold me to that. There might be a boyfriend tag if I can get him out of his, if I can like get him out of being like so shy. By the way, he hangs out with Jeff, Liu, and some other creepypasta. And actually, I just found this out. This is actually the sign for creepypasta. It's a circle with an X. I actually have it at 3 places. I have it right here. I have it on my palm, and I have it on the back of my hand. So yeah, that is all I have for you guys today. So two questions of the video. What do you think is going to happen? Do you think Justin's actually going to kiss Tyler? Do you think they're not? Question 2. Who is your favorite person from creepypasta? Leave your answers in the description below. I say mine would either have to be Ben or Homicidal Louie. And I have a feeling the girl who watches my videos is probably going to say John. So yeah, that's all I have for you guys. And until next time, gay's okay, just ask the GSA. Mwah!